Boston Bruce here, July of 1939, and war is broken out in Europe, in the Middle East, and in Mongolia. Turned 7.3. Operation No Time to Die. And we're going to take a look at my tech rolls first. We're going to get right into it. We're going to go for wartime economy and improved construction. We're looking for a 7 or higher on both. Oh, that's beautiful. For attacking with infantry. All right, purchases. Japanese have $39. They're going to buy 5 infantry for 5 militia for 10. An artillery, a marine, and an infantry for 11. That's 21. 2 more infantry for 6. That's 27. We're going to upgrade a militia for 2. That's 29. And 2 SNLF marines for 10, for a total of 39. That's all our purchases. All right, before I show what's going on in the rest of the world, I'm going to do my turn down here in the Pacific. And we are not going to do any combat this turn, which is amazing, I bet you all think. But we're going to start with what we're going to do for non-combat. The first move we're going to do is we're going to walk an infantry from Hainan into Kwangtung. Next move we're going to do, we're going to drive this motorized down into Hunan, from Hunan down into Kwangtung. Next move we're going to do, we're going to take a light cruiser off the fleet and C-Zone 89 in outside of Formosa, and he's going to move 2 spaces, 1, 2, actually 1 over to here, and 2 into C-Zone 86. So 1, 2, 3, actually 3 spaces. Sorry about that. 3 spaces down into 86. Next one, we're going to take a transport outside of Java in C-Zone 132 over here. And we're going to pick up an infantry and an artillery off of Java. And we're going to drop them in. We're going to go 2 spaces. He's going to come up here 1, 2, and we're going to drop them off in Anatonkin. This artillery and this marine. Next move. We're going to take our other transport in 132 over here. And he is going to go up here 1 space to Borneo and pick up a marine. That's 1. 2 over to Sumatra and pick up one. Yep, the other marine in Sumatra. He can go 3 because I do have a major base here, major port. And he's going to go here. And those guys are both going to go in Anatonkin. Next. I'm going to take 3 heavy cruisers from C-Zone 132 out here at Java. And they're going to move into C-Zone 122 outside of Sumatra. Next move, I'm going to move 2 subs from C-Zone 122 near Sumatra. And I'm going to move them into C-Zone 86. C-Zone 86. Yep, that's where I want them. All right, my next move is going to take a light cruiser in C-Zone 54 up there by Korea. Light cruiser And 54 is going to move to C-Zone 56, 1, 2, outside of Tokyo. Next move, I'm going to take 2 battleships in C-Zone 89, outside of Formosa, and I'm going to move them into C-Zone 88, which is just down 1 space. They're going to come from near Formosa, and they're going to come out here 1, 2, and they're going to land in this bay over here. The next move, I'm going to take a battle cruiser from 132 down here by Java, and he's going to go up by those 2 battleships, 2 spaces. C-Zone 89 to 56. Okay, I'm going to take this transport that's on the card, the only unit left in that spot, and he's going to move to C-Zone 56. He is going to go 1, 2, 3 outside of Tokyo. So I'm going to take this card out of here, and this marker out of here. I just thought to myself, if I drop that, that's going to be awful. Okay, next move. I got 2 transports up in C-Zone 54 here. They're going to pick up a light armor from Rihe, a cavalry from Peking, an infantry from Hope, and an SNLF from Shantung. And they're going to go down 2 spaces. 1, 2 out here with these other 2 transports and the battleship and the battle cruiser. And they're going to drop off let's see. Where did I want to put those units? I'm trying to remember. The SNLF is going to go in Anatonkin. Where is he? Oh, here he is. My SNLF is going to go in Anatonkin. Excuse me. I'll have to straighten that out after. But anyway, the light armor is going to get off in Kwangtung, as is the cavalry. Actually, cavalry is going in Anatonkin. All right, next move. I'm going to take this destroyer that's down here in C-Zone 132. He's going to go 1 over to here, 2, 3, 4 into C-Zone 88 and drop an infantry off in. The infantry he picked up was on Celebes over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to drop him off in Kwangtung. So he went in Kwangtung. Next one, Fleet Carrier 132. I'm going to move my Fleet Carrier up from 132, which is the last unit in that card, along with a, hold on. Let's see where I want to put those. Yeah, actually, that's what I want to do. I'm just going to put them in there. And I'm actually going to leave them on this card because that's all in there. And then eventually I'm going to put all that back on the card over here. So inside C-Zone 13088 is that carrier with attack bomber and a fighter. I may move the fighter yet again after, but wait, I'm going to make sure it's can reach wherever I do put it if I put it someplace else. Next. Destroyer in C-Zone 54, move to 56. Alright, I got a Destroyer in 54 here, up here. He's going to go 1, 2 over to here. And this guy must be down here. That's what's going on now. This Dutch sub is no longer Dutch. It is now FCC or ANZAC, whatever. It's a British Commonwealth sub now. I got that smoke thing there, so I can keep an eye on him wherever he goes. So you can't. I don't have to chase him down no more, and he can attack me if he wants. He can feel free. Let's see. What do I want to do? Alrighty, I am going to non-combat. I'm going to take one infantry out of Suiyon over here, and he's going to go in Peking, 1 space. My tactical bomber is going to go from Hunan. He's going to go over into Anatonkin also. My other escort carrier is going to go 1, 2 over to outside the Philippines. My other destroyer is going to go 1, 2 up into Tokyo Bay. Let's see, like a fighter in Kyushu. Let's see. The fighter in Kyushu is going to land in Peking. And I believe that is it. So I'm going to put my units on the card over here. Actually, I don't have to really. I'm going to read it off to you just in case, real quick, what I have in each C-Zone. C-Zone 86, torpedo boat destroyer, light cruiser, 2 subs. C-Zone 122 near Sumatra, 3 heavy cruisers. C-Zone 88, 4 transports, 1 destroyer, a battle cruiser, 2 battleships, a fleet carrier with attack bomber and a fighter. C-Zone 90, outside the Philippines, I have an attack bomber and an escort carrier. Up north, an infantry in each Suiyon, Peking, and Hope, along with a fighter in Peking. Outside of Tokyo, 2 destroyers, a transport, and a light cruiser. Here's where I may have made a boo-boo, and I may have to look at the video. The majority of the troops went to Anatonkin. Light armor, 2 motorized, 1 armor, 2 mountain, and 2 infantry, and another infantry. So 3 infantry, 2 mountain, 1 artillery, 2 motorized, 1 light armor. Anatonkin has 1 artillery, a cavalry, last combat. Oh, that guy's right there. That's Siam. Yeah, 1 guy's in Siam. Actually, the guy from Siam is staying there. He has the non-combat movement. So, two Marines, one SNLF, one regular infantry, a cavalry, attack bomber, and an artillery. And actually, I'm gonna put one more over here. So that is it for my units. That's 2 infantry in Anatonkin, 2 in Kwangtung. My income does not go up this turn. That's where it was. I'm going to place my units. 2 infantry are going in Tokyo. 2 SNLF are going to go in Kyushu. The regular Marine and the artillery will also go in Kyushu. Along with the other infantry. So that is 5 units in Kyushu, 2 in Tokyo. My upgrade is in Nanking. Take that off. And I got 5 militia to place. And they're going in. One is going in Kwangtung. One in Rihe. One in Java. One in Hainan, the island. I know Madman Dan would just love to drop a infantry in there just to aggravate me. And I got one left. Peking, Rihe, Hainan, Java, Kwangtung. Actually, Peking. Oh, I didn't put one in Peking. That's why. That's where we're going. Peking. All right, and that's my place units. Collect income. I'm still at, I'm at 41 now. I got 2 for Siam. Quick recap of what else has happened. This is the current income chart in tech charts. If we look, the Russians went up to stage 3 in 3 of them. They also have another tech roll coming. I would have gladly did it for them. Let's see, income, USA at 21, Japan at 41, Germany now at 49. We'll go over how they got there. Great Britain 28, the Russians 25, FEC 14, wartime economy, Anzac 7, wartime economy, Italians 9, the Free French 5, 4 extra territories for the Russians, which we keep separate than wartime income. CCP and the KMT bringing up the rear. There's the Axis tech chart right over there. So let's see what's happened. Basically, we'll start over here on the West Coast. Nothing. The USA has not done much. They put a medium bomber over here, moved one over from the East Coast early in the game. They're still struggling to get to an income where they can do what they really want. Up here in Russia, the Soviets moved in pretty easily into Mongolia and grabbed a couple territories. Now I got to be aware of them. They have signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which it doesn't really mean anything to Japan, but he has to remember, me and the Germans are very close friends. Down in the Middle East, they moved down there and they took northern Iraq and Azerbaijan. I'm sure they got their eyes set on southern Iran next. Over here, the Abyssinians are still fighting that little civil war down there against the Italians. They haven't won it yet, but I'm sure the next turn they're going to walk right into Eritrea and take that. It's undefended. They got this fleet still over there and off the board here. I got it over here. That's the English fleet that's in that sea zone 82, scared of the Japanese, We're almost in striking distance with their massive fleet. Up in the Med, not much going on. Very quiet in the Mediterranean. Quick breakdown of the territories. Big key was me getting the Pacific territories going Vichy, which automatically makes them Japanese. Sent me up 2 points, which was nice. Plus, I didn't have to attack that area of Southeast Asia to get it. I could just automatically get it. And it provides a buffer. Next, down here in the Pacific, there's been some convoying by the Germans when they declared war. They also been convoying the FCC and the Anzacs over here. Americans East Coast, not much happening. They got a nice fleet there, which, who knows, it's probably coming to the Pacific, but you never know. There's that massive English fleet that's parked outside of Gibraltar. Their other fleet up here, they took over some Dutch ships. Paris fell very easily. Massive German army stationed in Paris with 6 Felpertel, 6 medium armor, 2 light armor, a couple cavalry. Luftwaffe only lost 1 plane in the battles. It's a little thinned out in areas, but they annexed Romania over there. They took Poland, destroyed the Polish fleet. You can hear ding-dong in the background. Over here, they've moved to the western border of Poland and took that, eastern border of Poland. The Russians took that, moved in. And that's about it. And that's the end of turn 7.3, Japan, Operation No Time to Die, as war is broken out basically across the globe. And I'm going to turn it over to Global War Enthusiasts for turn 7.4 and 7.5, the British Commonwealth and the Free French. Oh, one last thing about the Vichy. The Vichy's did all right on the Navy. They got a pretty good Navy over there. A couple subs, a torpedo boat destroyer, a battleship, a transport. I think a light cruiser or a cruiser. I'm not sure. I don't really remember on that one. But we'll see what happens over there. The new capital for the Free French at the moment is northern Algeria. As you can see, the Eiffel Tower over there, and they took it apart, somehow snuck it out of France, reassembled it down there. And like I said, this is Boston Bob, Boston Bruce signing out, turning it over to Global War Enthusiasts.